It's the end of the year, which means it's time for your favorite roundup videos of the year in which I talk about the best in all the makeup categories. Today's video is on foundations, and yes, it is going to be the best foundations of 2024. Who is here for this video? If you are, give this video a thumbs up, okay? Subscribe if you aren't already, leave me a comment, emojis, whatever. Let's hear it, okay? Let me know that you're here. Let me know that you're here with me. Let me know that you're here for this video, because I most certainly am. I come prepared with notes. I had to show you that very, very quickly because I don't want you to know which foundations I'm talking about yet. I want you to watch this video in its entirety. Also, I want you to guess which of these top foundations I'm wearing on my face right now. Take a look-see, pause the video, comment below, let me know. And this is just for funsies. But anyway, let's get on with it. Let's get into this video. Best foundations of 2024 in all the categories. We've got drugstore, we've got full coverage, we've got matte, we've got glowy, we've got foundations for all skin types, for oily, for dry, for mature, you name it, we got it. Let's talk about it. Long intro, I know, but I'm just very, very excited. And I get so excited for these videos because I actually get to rewatch my own videos. I get to kind of walk down memory lane, my makeup memory lane, and it's always fun for me. So without further ado, in no particular order, let's talk about the best drugstore foundation of the year / best skincare or like skin loving foundation of the year. I'm talking about none other than this CoverGirl Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence. This is formulated with 0.5 bakuchi oil. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, doesn't matter. Basically, it is a plant-derived form of retinol, so it's super plumping on the skin. It gives that nice hydration. It feels very lightweight, and this is actually supposed to be a fresh tint. So this is the only light coverage foundation that I'm going to be mentioning in this video. It definitely looks and feels that way. The reason why I included it in my faves, because let's face it, light coverage is not for everybody. But what's special about this one is that it actually is incredibly skin perfecting. It is a beautifying type of product. And now this came out, I want to say very early in the year, probably like January or February. And I remember this was my go-to during those months when my skin is actually at its worst. When I break out heavily, regularly, like every day type of breakouts. This is what I reach for because it really made the skin look so much better. Of course, I also use my concealer for the individual breakouts, but if you get a chance to check out my videos on this, I do have a lot of TikToks, a lot of YouTube shorts, possibly even IG Reels on this one. This was a fave of mine. This was a hit and so many people liked it. Right now, it is $10 on Amazon, okay? I believe it's a little bit more on Ulta, probably in the $18 to $20 range, but it is worth it. Some people have even claimed that it is a dupe to the Chanel Freshwater Foundation. It's got that micro droplet technology, very similar to the Chanel. I believe also Jane Iredale uses it. There's a few brands out there that use this type of technology. For me, it's something that I haven't really seen at the drugstore. Even though it's been done before, it is innovative for a brand like CoverGirl. Plus, moreover, it's vegan, it's clean, all the good stuff. The price is right. Come on, let's hear it. It's a good one. In my notes, what else did I say? Dewy, skin perfecting. I guess that's what kind of helps to beautify the appearance of the skin. It's that little plumping action in those micro droplets once they pop, and it also becomes one with the skin. So my shade in this is shade medium, and yeah, I love it. That would be my top pick for best drugstore / best skin loving foundation of 2024. Boom. Oh, before I move on, let me also let you know, in case this is your first time on my channel, I am an oily skin type. I'm acne prone. Specifically, I'm more acne prone in the winter months, less acne prone in the summer months. For some reason, that's just the way that I am. I have some texture issues due to my enlarged open pores because of my oily skin. I have some acne scars, some bumps, some blemishes, things like that. But what I do not have, thanks to my oily skin, I don't really suffer from terrible expression lines or wrinkles. I don't really have crow's feet just yet. I mean, I can crinkle my face, but it's not anything severe. And I will even say that my skin is better now than it was in my 20s because I guess I know how to take care of it a little bit better. And the oils in my skin have proven itself to me by giving my skin a little bit more longevity. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I needed to say all that. I don't know who needs to hear that, but in case you are anything like me, this is the video for you, and you should probably pay close attention, maybe take some notes. Because some of these foundation recommendations, they're priceless. All right, let's move on to the next foundation that I want to mention as one of the best for 2024. Oh, let me just go ahead and say it, and some of you will be shocked because this is a foundation that surely couldn't possibly work for oily skin. However, it does, and it is a good one. I'm talking about the one and only Perfector Major Skin Hydrolux Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation. This beauty right here. So this was my summertime favorite, actually. It came out, I want to say in July or in August, when the weather in New York is at its hottest, at its most humid, and surprisingly, this wore so well on my oily AF acne-prone skin. I couldn't believe it. This is a very unique and different product. This is a unique foundation, something that I hadn't really stumbled upon before. This is why I say it's one of the best of 2024, if not one of the best of the last 3 to 5 years or so. It is a pricey foundation at $58, but because it's one of the few glowy foundations that actually works with oily skin and it keeps it balanced and it looks great on dry skin and normal skin, obviously, because of that, I feel like the price is kind of justifiable. Yes, it is up there, but boy, is she gorgeous. I love this foundation so much. Definitely, if you get a chance, check out my videos with not Perfector. If you get a chance, definitely check out my videos with Perfector. My initial video when he shade matched me and when he told me exactly how to wear this product. Thank God I went to that event and thank God I listened to him, because there is a specific way, if you are an oily skin type, there's a specific way to wear this, and it's my way of wearing it. It works beautifully. This also photographs really well. This is one of those special event type of foundations, but because it works for everyone, whether you are oily, whether you are dry, it is just such a hit for me. Definitely a staple. So now Perfector also excels. He is like the king of Asian skin tones and undertones. Because of that, I can wear so many shades. So many shades kind of fit different parts of my face, different parts of my neck or my body. And if I want to be a little bit more golden, I can wear shade 15, which has been my go-to shade. I can also wear shade 13, which is an olive, shade 14, which is a neutral, and also shade 16, which is a little bit more tan, but with a peachy undertone. All of those work great for me because they are so stretchy, but this is a medium coverage foundation. You can certainly sheer it out if you would want to, but why would you want to when it is just so flawless? Ah yes, one more thing I have to say that I almost forgot to say. If you think I'm the only oily skin gal that loves this foundation, you are wrong. There are so many oily skin gals. Check out my friend Diana Saldana. She loves this foundation as well. Also my girl Exterior Glam, also an oily skin type. We all swore by this foundation in the summertime. Every time I went to an event, everyone was wearing it and everyone was talking about it, no matter their skin type. All right, now I've rest my case. I'm going to move on. Let's do it. Well, since we talked about a glowy summertime foundation, let's talk about a matte foundation. My favorite for the year was definitely the new Too Faced Born This Way Soft Matte Foundation. Now, this is supposed to have replaced the Born This Way Matte Foundation, which a lot of people like. I personally didn't. I thought it was far too texture enhancing. This one, keyword being soft matte, is exactly what I, as an oily skin type with texture, have been looking for. This is great. $46, soft matte is the finish. It's the texture. It is very forgiving on the skin. It wears like a second skin. Very comfortable. Great for the summertime, great for the wintertime. I did travel with this foundation to Uzbekistan, and it's a very dry climate there. This was not overly matte. This felt extremely balanced or balancing on my skin. I really enjoyed this. The shade that I wear typically is shade Sand, and it is my shade in pretty much all of Too Faced foundations. I have the original one here. This is the original Born This Way. Also shade Sand. So it just goes to show you they're also very consistent with their shades throughout the different products, throughout the different foundations. So I really appreciate that. This is an oil controlling foundation, which is probably why my skin felt so balanced and feels so balanced whenever I wear this. Long lasting, formulated with hyaluronic acid, which is an ingredient that most skin types love, especially us oily skin gals. So this was a hit for me. Perfect shade match. just a dreamy, dreamy foundation. If you're looking for that soft matte, practically full coverage, this is it. I will say this is a flexible full coverage, meaning that you can sheer it out though. All right, 3 down, 4 more to go. One should I mention next? Let's just go down the list. Since I talked about traveling, I cannot not mention my favorite foundation to travel with, which is actually a stick. So let's just say this is the best on the go / stick foundation of 2024. I'm talking about none other than the LYS stick foundation, this one right here. It is to me the closest dupe to the Hourglass stick foundation, which in my humble opinion is the best one on the market. The difference between this one and the Hourglass is that the Hourglass is a little bit more full coverage, whereas this one is actually classified as a skin tint. However, to me this is a very medium buildable. You can definitely build it up to full type of skin tint, and because it's in a stick, to me it's still a foundation. So this is $25. There's tons of shades. I love the packaging. This is the packaging for the tan shade range. This is the packaging for the medium. I could wear shade TG1, which is probably my closest match in terms of undertone, but it is definitely more my summertime shade. And then the MN5, which is a neutral, but 5, medium, works as well. I wish it was a little bit more golden, but I'm guessing they will probably add more shades considering that there's like a few shades missing here and there. And if you're familiar with LYS, if you're familiar with their naming convention, then you probably already knew that. But I'm expecting more shades for sure. This is a really, really beautiful, easy to wear type of product, super forgiving on the skin, easy. Please watch my videos featuring this product. It glides on like butter. I know that's not the best makeup comparison. No one wants to slap butter on their face, but when I'm talking about smoothness, this just goes on so smoothly, just so creamy, and absolutely no dryness, no clinging to any pores or acne spots or crevices or dry patches. The point is, what I'm trying to say is, I just love foundations that make your skin look better than before. Not all of them do that. Sometimes some foundations tend to correct the color of your face, but not the texture, and they make your texture look worse, which in turn kind of ages the skin. It makes you look worse, makes you look like you're underslept or tired or whatever. This doesn't do that. This is a beautifying, perfecting type of foundation. I'm super, super proud of LYS, of Tisha, the owner, the founder of LYS. This is a hit product. It is amazing. It is $25. The price is right. I mean, come on. What more can you ask for? Easy to travel with. I took this to Dubai. This was perfect. Perfect for like a everyday easy glam when sheared down with a glowy type of serum, or for full coverage for night. Perfect. All right, speaking of full coverage, I guess we've made it to that part of the video where I talk about the best full coverage foundation of the year. And to me, it's a no-brainer. It goes to none other than One Size by the one and only Patrick Starr. This is the Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. This is a $44 product and it is absolutely worth the money. It is a full coverage yet weightless, okay, lightweight foundation that feels very, very easy on the skin. Doesn't feel like a mask. It doesn't look like a mask. In fact, it looks extremely glamorous. So if you're looking for that super glam type of finish, full coverage, as the name suggests, look no further. This is it. Also, this full coverage foundation has much fewer ingredients than most full coverage foundations, or heck, most foundations period. And the reason why they did that is because they wanted it to be versatile. They wanted it to work for all skin types. They wanted it to be flexible with all different types of primers, whether you have oily skin and need some oil controlling, whether you have dry skin and you need foundation, you can wear this on top and it won't pill, it won't look funky, it will work. So that's a really unique feature of this product that I think is really, really genius and is really smart. And moreover, I've said this in my previous videos, I think this foundation kind of sets the standard for the next trends in foundations for 2025. I predict that we'll be seeing a lot more full coverage next year. However, it will be very lightweight, very easy to wear, very skin-friendly type of full coverage. So that's just what I'm seeing in the future. I feel like a lot of us are tired of that clean girl aesthetic. We want more, we want glam. And moreover, the skin problems have not gone away, okay? I know we've gone very far in terms of foundations, in terms of makeup in general, but a lot of us still have skin concerns. So if you're one of those people, if you're like me, if you break out on the regularly, if you have some color issues that needs to be covered up, this is it. This is it for problematic skin, or if you want a glam super full coverage. Versatile, covers, beautifies, boom. All right, we are almost there. 2 more to go. And I'm stalling because I can't seem to find it in my mess. I found it. All right, here we go. Best cushion foundation of 2024 goes to Tear, the pink cushion. For me personally, however, a lot of people do love the red cushion as well. I didn't share the same sentiments for the red. I do have the red somewhere around here. Ah, here it is. Didn't love it. Didn't find it to be texture friendly. Also, I found it to be not very user friendly. It was way too hard to figure out. This, however, this was by far my favorite of the 3 that they offer between the red, the silver, and the pink. The pink actually offers the most full coverage. Also, it is a soft matte finish, and to me, it is the most texture friendly cushion of all 3. So now this full size, also, it comes in 2 different sizes. This full size and the small size. The larger size is 25. Right now it's on sale for 15 on Amazon. The small one is 15. Right now it's on sale for 12. So get your Cyber Monday deals on. This is great. So let's see. The finish is matte but soft matte. Full coverage but forgiving on texture. Self-setting is actually what got me so hooked and so interested to try another Tear foundation after my failed attempt at testing out the red one. I just love the self-setting factor, which they all have, and I just loved how it didn't need much more product to make it look better in the parts where it did look good. But talking about this one, this is a one and done product. So it's super, super easy. Cushion, pick up some product, pat off the extra, and apply. I know a lot of people don't think that the cushion method is hygienic, and it definitely isn't if you are a makeup artist. However, if you're the only person using this, I don't see what the problem is. Just make sure to wash the sponge every couple of days or so, and it shouldn't be an issue. Similar with your brushes. You should not be using and reusing your brushes for weeks. You should be washing them. But yeah, to me, this was great. I also did travel with this one to Dubai, I want to say, and I kind of went back and forth between using this one and this one, just depending on like what my skin needs were. If I were to go out for, if I knew that I was going out for a long day ahead, then this long wearing one was going to be the one that I go for. If I knew that I was going to the pool and I just wanted to look cute and natural, this is what I went for. You get my story. So just to reiterate, matte but soft matte, full coverage, forgiving on texture, feels lightweight yet is self-setting. 25 bucks for the full size, on sale right now. The only caveat with the pink cushion is that the shades are not perfect. So that was the one criticism that I had about this product. The shade that I wear, 29N Natural Beige, is probably my closest shade, but it's not perfect. And I didn't actually have a perfect shade in either of the red, which has 45 shades, nor the pink, which has 20 shades, nor the silver. So if you're able to find a shade, or if you're able to find a shade that works for you, you will love this product. Moving on to the final foundation, which I'm going to call the best overall foundation for 2024. It is the one and only About Face foundation. So now this one is called The Performer. It is a skin focused foundation. It comes with this super cool giant doe foot applicator. So also perhaps not hygienic for a makeup artist, but totally fine if it's for you personally. So now this is $22, okay? A lot more inexpensive than a lot of the other products that I've been talking about. Also, I will say that this has 45 shades altogether, but it has some of the best olive undertones that I have recently come across. The shade that I wear, LM2 Olive, is like my most perfect match. And it is not one of those olives that is so over the top, so saturated, so unskin-like. It is perfectly skin-like. It matches, it beautifies, it looks natural, it becomes one with your skin. So this is amazing. The price is right, medium coverage but buildable, breathable, long wearing, vegan, clean, water-based, so many great things. Sadly and unfortunately, I have to say, I kind of forgot about this foundation. As much as I loved it, I completely forgot about it because this did come out in January or February of last year. And since then, there's been a lot of foundation launches. Of course, I'm busy testing out other foundations, other products, and I kind of put it in the back of my brain, and I hadn't used it since probably spring. However, if you guessed it, this is the foundation that I am wearing on my face right now. Just a few dots, strategic dots all over my face, gave me this flawless, perfect coverage that I like. Medium but buildable, exactly where you need it. Just an identical shade match. So good, so flexible. This is great for all skin types. And now that I've put it on again, I remember how much I loved it. I also do remember the shades are very flexible, and I kept 3 of them. So that goes to show you that these shades are very skin-like and very forgiving, and they will match a lot of people. This is a no-brainer. $22 for such a high-performing product. I am in love. I have to rewatch my review video in its entirety because I remember feeling blown away. Like, wow, a musician, Halsey, created this? This is a celebrity makeup brand, and it is so underrated and it is so under the radar, I will say. This is a phenomenal, phenomenal product. Definitely the best overall. Some of the best prices, some of the best undertones, lots of shades, very long wearing, very forgiving on the skin. Great for oily skin like mine, but it will also definitely work on other skin types as well. So that is my roundup, you guys. That is my video, and I hope you like it, and I hope you've learned something. I hope you found some favorites for yourself to try. Let me know if you have other favorites that maybe I did not mention. I will say, if there's a foundation that I did not mention, it is probably because it didn't make the cut. Let's just say it frankly, okay? There was a number of very viral, very talked about products that my skin just did not love, and a lot of other people liked. So check out my other videos, go through them, and hopefully it will make a little bit more sense for you. But I do want to know your thoughts. I want to hear your commentary. What were some of your favorite foundations for the year? What worked for you? What do you consider the best overall, or the best drugstore, or the best full coverage? I'm all ears, and I want to hear it. So with that, I'm going to wrap up this video. I am very excited for the best of series. I think I'm gonna do a best of in drugstore makeup period. I want to do the best in all the categories. I also want to do perhaps the best eyeshadow palettes. Let me know if you guys are interested in that or not. Or of course, feel free to leave your suggestions below. All right, I'm done. I'm out. This was so fun to film. I really loved going down the makeup memory lane. And so I'm gonna leave you on that positive note, and I will see you guys in my next video. Zooming on out, inviting you to check out more of my videos, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out, I'm out. Mwah. Deuces.